Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Welcome back to another episode of the SEO.co podcast. Today we're continuing the series on Black Hat SEO. We're going to start today with 9 Black Hat content marketing tactics to avoid. The consequences of using shady content marketing tactics are severe. In addition to getting blacklisted by the search engines, you might get sued for copyright infringement if you've plagiarized any of your content. The following 9 Black Hat tactics should be avoided. 1. Irrelevant keywords. Search engines know when a page contains irrelevant keywords because the subjects will be mismatched. For example, a social media marketing website containing gambling keywords will not seem right to search engines. The only place gambling keywords will make sense is on sites with content like addiction recovery or typical casino games. Targeting irrelevant keywords will not only drop your rank if they don't naturally relate to the rest of your content, but you'll lose traffic when visitors realize they're in the wrong place. It's never worth ranking for keywords irrelevant to your niche. The only keywords you should be focusing on are keywords related to your products and services. 2. Keyword stuffing. Keyword stuffing is not a side dish at Thanksgiving. It's a black hat tactic that involves stuffing a bunch of keywords and phrases into one web page or article. If you're practicing keyword stuffing, you're probably using irrelevant keywords as well. In the past, this practice tricked the search engines into giving weight to a stuffed page based on all the keywords present. However, today it doesn't work. It's not even worth trying. Search engines know when keywords have been overused. To maintain a decent keyword density, don't repeat the same keyword more than once every few paragraphs. Sometimes it's hard to avoid using certain keywords multiple times because it's a central part of the points you're making. For the most part, that's okay because it's natural. However, there's no need to intentionally repeat your keyword phrases every paragraph. 3. Article spinning. Article spinning should get the award for the worst black hat SEO tactic in existence. This is where you take an article and feed it into an automated system that replaces adjectives with synonyms and reorders your sentences to create a new article that appears unique. Unfortunately, spun articles almost always appear to be written by someone with poor grammar. That's the nature of automating the sentence structuring. It takes more time to fix spun articles than it's worth. You're better off writing fresh new content from scratch. Back in the day, search engines couldn't distinguish a spun article as duplicate content. However, after Google's major algorithm updates, you can't get away with this tactic. 4. Publishing videos on YouTube just to create backlinks. Creating quick, useless videos just to generate backlinks is another spammy SEO tactic that some people still practice. The way this tactic works is simple. You create a 30-second video using only simple lines of text to make a simple point. You upload the video to YouTube, and in the description, you link back to your website. The links are in content-light content and are rel equals nofollow. This tactic was popular because people thought it would generate traffic and link juice from YouTube. However, it only generates frustration. Don't waste anyone's time with short, useless text-based videos. It's okay to link to your website from your YouTube videos, but make sure your videos are content-rich. 5. Clickbait. Clickbait is one of the most annoying black hat SEO tactics around. Unfortunately, it's still popular and doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. This tactic involves using a sensational headline or image to generate clicks. When the link is clicked, the visitor discovers the content isn't relevant to the headline and/or image. It's a classic bait-and-switch operation. Some of the worst clickbait comes in the form of misleading images attached to stories posted on social media. For instance, you might see a preview of an image of your favorite actor with a title that reads, "These celebrities didn't age well." When you click on the link, you won't find that actor mentioned in the article at all. Their image was purely clickbait. 6. Duplicate content. Duplicate content is exactly what it sounds like. Content published multiple times on different web pages. While Google has confirmed that there is no duplicate content penalty, there are consequences for publishing duplicate content. Put simply, duplicate content gets filtered out of search results. If you publish 3 web pages with the same content, Google will only display one of those pages in the SERPs. You'll never rank all 3. Users will need to click the link at the bottom of the page to view omitted search results. It's just not part of a healthy SEO strategy. 7. Scraping content. Scraped content is stolen content, period. This tactic was extremely popular around 2012 when it was easy to game the search engines with black hat tactics. People scrape content from other people's websites when they don't want to invest the time or money to create unique content. Scraped content is also duplicate content. If you scrape content from a site that ranks in the SERPs, you'll probably never rank your pages with that content. Google will just filter it out. Number 8. Plagiarism. Plagiarism is defined as stealing someone else's ideas, words, or production as one's own without crediting the source. This includes content found on the internet. Scraped content is considered plagiarism, but plagiarized content can include content taken from books, movies, CDs, speeches, or any other source. An example of engaging in plagiarism for SEO would be finding articles you like and republishing them on your website or another website to get traffic and/or backlinks. Whether you attempt to take credit for the content, or if you publish anonymously, it's still stealing. Stealing content from other sources is a form of intellectual property theft known as copyright infringement. It doesn't matter if the content is marked copyrighted by the author, nor does it matter if the author has registered an official copyright for their content. Every piece of content created automatically becomes copyrighted the moment it is created and is fully protected under the law. Copyright symbols, registration, and paperwork simply exist to make certain business processes easier. Copyright infringement does carry hefty penalties. Copyright infringement used to be a misdemeanor that was difficult and expensive to pursue. However, the Case Act of 2020 made it a felony and provides an affordable small claim system for anyone to file a dispute. The penalties for copyright infringement are severe. In addition to having to pay back all profits earned with the stolen work, each work infringed generates a penalty of $200,000 to $150,000, possibly accompanied by jail time. If found guilty of copyright infringement, the infringer must also pay for the other person's legal fees. Number 9. Low-quality automated outsourced content. When you pay $5 for an article, you get exactly what you pay for. If you publish poor quality content, your SEO will suffer. In addition to being penalized by the search engines, you won't get returning traffic. Visitors won't be impressed enough to come back. Before you outsource your content creation, consider who you're hiring to do the work. It's easy to find people with ads on Craigslist and Fiverr, but is the quality really that good? The only smart way to outsource your content creation is to work with a professional marketing agency that has access to a qualified team of professional writers. Remember, always create original content. The stakes are high. Always create original content. If you outsource your content creation, make sure your outsource is reliable and trustworthy. To be safe, always run your outsourced content through Copyscape to make sure it wasn't stolen. And that's all we have for this episode. Join us next time in Part 3 and the final part of the series on Black Hat SEO as we roll into 4 Black Hat on-page optimization tactics to avoid. Thanks again for listening to the SEO.co podcast, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.